Tesla, let's meet the teams for quarterfinal 4. Starting in our third seed alliance, Team 2168.
Out of Groton, Connecticut, the Aluminum Falcons.
Thank you, captains. Working with Team 3546.
Out of Grand Haven, Michigan, Buck and Gears.
And rounding up the Red Alliance, Team 3015.
From Spencerport, New York, it's Ranger Robotics.
And in our sixth seed alliance, Team 193.
From Flanders, New Jersey, it's Mort Beta.
Our all freshman team, working with Team 2619.
From Midland, Michigan, the Charge.
And rounding up the Blue Alliance, Team 3130.
From St. Paul, Minnesota, the Errors.
Players, are you ready? If y'all having a good time? I don't think they can hear you. Are you having a good time, you players? There we go. What about our human players over here? It looks like they're a little involved. We're working on a touchpad issue over here. Is it going pretty well? We have a great field reset team, don't we? We don't. They are working quick, let me tell you. Phil is one of the hardest reset crew members I've seen this weekend. Dan, do you think we're going to have another match off by 1 point?
Yes.
Crowd, do you think we're going to have another nail biter? Who do you think is going to win? Blue Alliance? Okay, let's see if the Red Alliance can be a little louder. Red Alliance? That was pretty loud. Blue Alliance? Okay, one more time. Red Alliance. Blue Alliance. Red Alliance. Blue Alliance. Red Alliance. Blue Alliance. All right, let's get this match started. Pilots ready to fly. Drivers behind the line. And 3, 2, 1, fly.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal 4 underway. All 6 robots moving in autonomous. Ranger Robotics putting those fuel cells up into the red boiler, as well as their partner, the Aluminum Falcons. So the Red Alliance putting up 24 kilopascals of pressure there in autonomous. Blue Alliance with 2 rotors spinning. Only one for red. Here comes the second one. So with that second rotor spinning, the Red Alliance going up by 40 points, 140 to 100. So both alliances working on that third rotor. Blue Alliance has the 4th gear in place. They're going to spin it up. So 3 rotors for Blue now. They get that going, tying the score at 140. Red Alliance still looking for 2 more gears to get their third rotor spinning. Plenty of time remaining in this match, about 75 seconds. Here comes some gears over on the red side. Number 3 and number 4, they're going to spin up the third rotor. Popping back up into a 40-point lead is the Red Alliance. 25 of those points due to the kilopascals of pressure they scored in autonomous. So now red has 1 gear in place, going for those 6 to get the 4th rotor. 2nd gear and the 3rd gear put up there. So they've got 3 out of the 6 going. Blue Alliance, meanwhile, has gotten that 4th rotor spinning. So they got up there. They got those extra 40 points plus a 100-point bonus for getting it going. We're in the end game, so robots now trying to hang. All 3 blue robots hanging, 2 of the 3 red ones. Here comes the 3rd one. 8 seconds now. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. So here comes the official score. And it is the Blue Alliance. They confirm that unofficial score. Winning by 450 points, the Blue Alliance. By virtue of that 4th rotor, remember when you get the 4th rotor going, it's basically not only worth the 40 points for the rotor, you get a 100-point bonus. So that 4th rotor worth 140 points. That one for the Blue Alliance, nicely done. They go up 1-0 in this best-of-3 series for quarterfinal 4.
Tesla, those first 4 qualifying matches, wow, got me going. So let's see. Let's recap on the first quarterfinal 1 match. Blue walked away, or 8th Alliance walked away with the win with 473 to our first seed Alliance with 397. So Red Alliance, let's see if we can come back. Blue Alliance, let's see if we can keep it up. So let's meet the Red Alliance. Starting with team, our captains, 469.
From Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, Las Gorillas.
Collaborating with Team 148.
Out of Greenville, Texas, the Robo Wranglers.
And rounding up the Red Alliance Team 3464.
From Simsbury, Connecticut, it's Sim City.
Okay, Blue Alliance, let's see if you can pull off that win again. And starting with the Blue Alliance team, Wong, Wong, Wong.
From Arlington Heights, Illinois, it's Wild Sting.
Working with Team 190, our captain.
Out of Worcester, Massachusetts, it's Gampai in the Herd.
And rounding up the Blue Alliance, Team 1023.
From Temperance, Michigan, the Bedford Express.
Pilots ready to fly, drivers behind the line, and 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal one, the second match. Blue trying to win and become our first semifinalist. Both alliances shooting some fuel cells up. Both alliances get one rotor spinning. 6 KPAs for the Blue Alliance, 3 for Red. So 3-point advantage for the Blue Alliance in the early going. We enter into teleoperator mode. Both alliances get the second rotor spinning. So add 40 to that on each side, and it's still a 3-point advantage Blue, 121 to 118. Red Alliance with 3 of the 4 gears in place for rotor number 3, and they get the 4th one and they spin it up. They take a lead. 3 of the 4 gears in place for rotor number 3 over on the blue side. So advantage Red, but here comes the 4th gear for rotor number 3. Rotor number 3 spinning for Red. 70 seconds remaining in the match. Red Alliance now, with all 6 of the gears, they get that 4th rotor spinning. So jumping to a big lead, they get another 40 points plus that 100 bonus. So big lead now with under 50 seconds for the Red Alliance. They've got all 4 gears spinning. The Robo Wranglers shooting those fuel cells in. 3rd rotor spinning now for Blue. But Red with a full rotor lead and a bunch of more fuel cells put in. 5 extra on the KPAs. We get to the end game. Blue Alliance still needs 2 more gears. 12 seconds now remaining. 1 of the red robots hanging. 1 of the blue robots hanging. 2 of the red robots hanging. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and time expires. Here comes the official score, and it is the Red Alliance tying up this quarterfinal 2. We're going to need a rubber match to pick the winner to see who advances to the semis. 413 to 211 points. Red Alliance able to get 4 gears going and 2 of their 3 robots hanging.
Tesla. Quarterfinal 2, match 2. Recap. In match 1, our Blue Alliance, our 5th seed, walked away with 367 points. A 1-point win over our 4th seed with 366 points. So let's see who's going to come out on this match, the Blue Alliance or the Red Alliance. So let's meet our Red Alliance, starting with Team 2084.
From Manchester, Massachusetts, Robots by the Sea.
Working with 3452.
Out of Berrien Springs, Michigan, Green Engineers.
And rounding up the Red Alliance team, 3683.
From Waterloo, Ontario, Team Dave.
And in the Blue Alliance, starting with Team 1706.
From Wentzville, Missouri, it's the Ratchet Rockers.
Working with Team 4481.
Out of Eindhoven in the Netherlands, it's Team Rembrandt.
And rounding up our Blue Alliance, our captains, 3419.
Out of New York, New York, it's the Rohawks.
Pilots ready to fly. Drivers behind the line. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal 2, match number 2. Blue is up 1-0. Ratchet Rockers shooting those fuel cells over to the blue goal, but most of them fall short. They do not get any KPAs in that autonomous. Tough break for blue. We enter into teleoperator mode. Advantage red in the early going here as we go to teleoperator, 135 to 115. The Red Alliance able to get 2 rotors spinning in that autonomous. That is basically an extra 20-point bonus for them. 2 rotors spinning for both alliances at this point, but that 20-point lead you see is due to red being able to get both of those during autonomous. Now they spin up the 3rd rotor, so 3 rotors for red. Here comes the 3rd one for blue. So now we got a 175 to 155 lead for the Red Alliance as both alliances going for their 4th rotor. And the lead for red of those 20 points, once again, due to the fact they were able to get 2, not 1, but 2 rotors spinning in autonomous. Ratchet rotors, rockets now shooting some of those fuel cells into the blue high goal. Able to get 13 KPAs, trying to negate that double rotor bonus from autonomous that the Red Alliance got. About 3/4 of a minute to go. Still advantage red. Both alliances working to get to that 4th rotor and get that spinning. Red needs 1 more gear. Looks like they've got it up in the airship. We enter into the end game. Gear put into place. But first, the ropes need to be released so that the robots can hang. And now that 4th rotor is spinning for red. 40 plus a 100-point bonus, so 140 more points for red. 2 blue robots up in the air, all 3 red ones up in the air. 2 seconds, 1. At the very end, we got that final robot hanging, so all 6 hanging. But in this match, it's going to be taken by the Red Alliance, so they are also going to force a rubber match here in quarterfinal 2. Blue won the first one. Red wins the second one. So we're going to come back for a third rubber match in quarterfinal 2, just like we're doing for quarterfinal 1.
Tesla, let's get qualification, or excuse me, quarterfinal round 3, match 2. Along the way, as a recap, the Red Alliance walked away with the first win with 483 points to Blue's 445. Let's see if Blue can come back in this one. So, in the Red Alliance, our second seed, starting with Team 191.
From Rochester, New York, it's the X-Cats.
Working with the captains, 829.
Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, the Digital Goats.
And rounding up the Red Alliance team, 1519.
From Milford, New Hampshire, Mechanical Mayhem.
Moving to the Blue Alliance, starting with Team 6538.
Out of Ypsilanti, Michigan, Linkbots.
Partnering with Team 2607.
From Warminster, Pennsylvania, the Fighting Robo Vikings.
And rounding up the Blue Alliance, Team 95.
From White River Junction, Vermont, the Grasshoppers.
Pilots ready to fly. Drivers behind the line. And 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal 3, the second match. Red is up 1-0, trying to go to the semis, become our first semifinalist. Mechanical Mayhem putting some balls up into the red boiler. 26 kPAs, 1 kilopascal of pressure done over on the blue side. We enter in teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Everybody moving here. Blue Alliance has 2 rotors spinning, 1 rotor spinning over on the red side. Here comes that second gear for the second rotor. They get it up and spinning. So advantage red by 11 points. But blue gets the third rotor spinning and jumps into the lead. Give them another 40 points, and it's 156 to 127. Red Alliance still needs 1 more gear. Well, they need 1 more of those 4 gears to get the third rotor spinning. So blue working on their 4th rotor. Red still trying to get that third one going, and there's that 4th gear. So they've got the gears they need now for the third rotor over on the red side. Red Alliance now looking at gears for the 4th rotor. They've got 1 in place. Meanwhile, over on the blue side, and they've got a lead in this match. They've got 5 of the 6 gears up there. There's the 6th one. They're spinning it up. 4 rotors spinning for blue. 40 more points plus that 100-point bonus. So 140 points for blue. They take a significant lead as we enter into the end game. Pilots releasing the ropes so that the robots can hang. 20 seconds left in the match. 1 red robot up in the air. That's hanging. 1 blue one up. A second blue one coming up. Numbers 2 and 3 for red also coming up. All 3 blue ones up. 3 seconds. 2, 1. And the unofficial score shows an advantage for blue. Remember, red had the lead, so blue needs to win this match to force a rubber. Do they do it? Yes! The Blue Alliance winning the match, forcing a rubber match here in quarterfinal 3. So, for the first 3 of these quarterfinals, in each one of them, both the Red Alliance and the Blue Alliance has won 1 of the matches. So each one of them are going to go down to the wire. We're going to have a third rubber match for quarterfinal 1, quarterfinal 2, and quarterfinal 3. Quarterfinal 4 coming up. Let's see what happens with this group.
Kyle Tesla. So far, we have 3 quarterfinal matches going to the rubber match. So let's see what happens on this last quarterfinal, or the second match for the quarterfinal 4 match. As a recap, last time the Blue Alliance walked away with the win with 450 points to the Red Alliance 358. So let's see if the Red Alliance can come back. Let's meet our Red Alliance, starting with our captains. 2168.
Out of Groton, Connecticut, it's the Aluminum Falcons.
Working with 3546.
From Grand Haven, Michigan, Buck and Gears.
And rounding up the Red Alliance team, 3015.
From Spencerport, New York, it's Ranger Robotics.
And in the Blue Alliance, starting with Team 193.
From Flanders, New Jersey, it's Mort Beta.
Team 2619.
Out of Midland, Michigan, the Charge.
And rounding up the Blue Alliance, Team 3130.
From St. Paul, Minnesota, the Errors.
think we're going to get this match started. Tesla, you ready? Jerry says we're ready. Let's go. Pilots ready to fly. Drivers behind the line. And 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal for the second match. Remember, blue is up 1-0. Both alliances getting that first rotor spinning. Fuel cells being thrown into the red boiler by Ranger Robotics. They were able to get 27 kPAs of pressure. Nicely done. We're entering into teleoperator mode. Drivers have control of the robots. Everybody moving here in quarterfinal 2. Both alliances with 2 rotors spinning. 27-point advantage for the Red Alliance. That's due to putting those fuel cells in during autonomous. See how that plays out toward the end of the match. Right now looking good for Red due to those KPAs. Blue Alliance has 3 of the 4 gears they need to get that third rotor. Red Alliance gets all 4 of them in place for that third rotor. They spin it up. So Red increasing their lead with about 80 seconds to go. Blue still waiting on that 4th gear to put in the third rotor. They get it up in the airship, put into place, and they spin up the rotor. So narrowing the gap, but still that 27-point advantage for Red due to those fuel cells being shot. Red on their way, trying to get that 4th rotor going. They need 2 more gears. But remember, each one of the rotors worth 40 points, but once you get the 4th one, you get a 100-point bonus. So that last one worth essentially 140 points. Blue Alliance working on that 4th rotor too. They need 3 more gears. Another gear put into place. Over on the red side, they still need 1 more to get their 4th rotor spinning. We enter into the end game. Pilots lowering the ropes so the robots can hang. There's an extra gear for the Red Alliance. They get the 4th rotor going. Blue Alliance gets the 4th rotor going too. All 3 blue robots hanging. 2 of the 3 red ones with 7 seconds to go. 3rd one up. They're hanging too. 3 seconds now. 2, 1. And time expires. Remember, blue was up 1-0. Red trying to win the 4 to force another rubber match. Let's see if they did it. And they do. So the Red Alliance takes that match 472 to 445, winning the match by putting those fuel cells into the high boiler during autonomous. That made all the difference for Red. Red wins, and they're able to tie up the best of 3 series 1-1. So all 4 of our quarterfinal series are tied 1-1. We're going to play 1 more match in each one of those quarterfinals. Winner take all goes on to the semifinals.
Tesla. We are going to 4 tie-breaking rounds. That is crazy. That just means all the teams are going to have even more fun with more matches here today. So, before we get started on the next one, we do have a timeout issued, and we will see a timer pop up soon. So, we're going to have a little bit more time. And with that time, I think we need to get the dome a little bit going a little bit more. So, let's do the wave. Come on, let's start over here. Come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we stopped like right here. So let's try it again. Do the wave, hit it back. So, I didn't have a ref look at that, but that seemed a little weak. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Hey, upper section, feel free to join in. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Do we think we can get Carson involved? All right, so let's be loud about it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Carson, let's join in. 1, 2, 3. Well, we tried. Give yourselves a round of applause. Sizzla. Let's welcome our guest MC. He is a U.S. Congressman from Illinois, Randy Hultgreen.
Hey everybody. Good luck, everybody. Great to be with you.
And Randy's going to help us introduce this rubber match. Remember, blue and red both have won one game. So let's see who wins match number 3. Randy, take it away.
First, 469.
From Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, it's Las Gorillas.
Next, 148.
Out of Greenville, Texas, the Robo Wranglers.
Next, 3464.
From Simsbury, Connecticut, it's Sim City.
Over to this side. Team 111.
Out of Arlington Heights, Illinois, it's Wild Sting.
Team 190.
From Worcester, Massachusetts, Kampai and the Herd.
And last but not least, 1023.
Out of Temperance, Michigan, it's the Bedford Express.
Good luck, everybody. Have a great match.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Pilots ready to fly. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal one. It's the tiebreaker. Winner goes to the semis. Gears being loaded into both Alliance stations. Rotor spinning up for both blue and red. The Robo Wranglers shooting some of those fuel cells into the red boiler, putting up 16 KPAs, 2 over on the blue side. So advantage red in the early going here. They've got about a 14-point advantage here due to those extra fuel cells being shot into the boiler. See how that plays out at the end of the match. 2 alliances, or 2 rotors spinning for each alliance here in the early going. About 100 seconds to go. 14-point advantage, red. Winner's going to go on and become our first semifinalist. 3 of the 4 gears in place for that 3rd rotor for the Blue Alliance. But the Red Alliance gets that 4th gear going, and they have that rotor spinning. So 3 rotors spinning on the red side. Here comes the 4th gear for blue. So they're going to be ready to spin it up in a minute as well. Red Alliance now working on the 4th rotor. Remember that 4th rotor is going to be worth 40 points plus 100 as a bonus, and they get it going for red. So red now with 4 rotors spinning, they get that 140 points. 3rd rotor spinning for the Blue Alliance. Blue working on those gears for the 4th rotor. They still need 4 more. 40 seconds left in the match. The Robo Wranglers, 148, shooting some more fuel cells over into the red boiler. Trying to bump up that score. 24 KPAs now. We enter into the end game. Ropes being released. Robots getting ready to hang. 1 red robot up. Numbers 2 and 3 up as well. All 3 red robots up in the air with 12 seconds to go. 2 blue robots getting ready to hang there with 6 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The Bedford Express makes it at the last second, but it may be too little, too short, too little, too late for the Blue Alliance. Here comes the official score. Winner goes on to the semis. It's going to be the Red Alliance going to the semifinals with a score of 469 to 308. They had those 4 rotors spinning and all 3 of their robots hanging ready for flight at the end. So congratulations to the red team for advancing. But how about a round of applause for the Blue Alliance? They were valiant in defeat there. Team 111, Team 190, Team 1023, and Team 3284.
Let's get the next tiebreaker on the way for quarterfinal 2, match 3. As we know, both alliances have won one. Let's see who will go to the semifinals. Starting with the Red Alliance team, 2084.
From Manchester, Massachusetts, it's Robots by the Sea.
And our team captain, 3452.
Out of Berrien Springs, Michigan, the Green Engineers.
And rounding it up, it's 3683.
Out of Waterloo, Ontario, Team Dave.
And in the Blue Alliance, starting with Team 1706.
From Wentzville, Missouri, the Ratchet Rockers.
4481.
Out of Eindhoven in the Netherlands, it's Team Rembrandt.
And rounding up with our captains, 3419.
From New York, New York, it's the Robots.
Pilots ready to fly. Drivers behind the line. And 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here's the tiebreaker for the second quarterfinal. Winner goes on to become our second finalist, semifinalist. Both alliances getting that first rotor spinning. The Red Alliance gets 2 rotors spinning. Nicely done. That's essentially an extra 20 points for the Red Alliance. Able to get 2 rotors spinning in autonomous. 60 points for getting a rotor spinning in autonomous. 40 if you get it done during the teleoperator mode. So that's an extra 20-point advantage for the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance now gets their second rotor spinning. Drivers have control of the robot. Everybody moving here in this tiebreaker for quarterfinal 2. One of the 4 gears in place for the Blue Alliance for that third rotor. All 4 of them in place for Red. They get that third rotor spinning. Here comes gears 3 and 4 for Blue. So Red increasing their lead. They've got a 41-point lead now. Plenty of time remaining in the match, over 70 seconds. Blue gets that fourth gears, and they spin up the third rotor. So Red with a 1-point advantage here, as both alliances now working on the fourth rotor. 2 gears in place for Blue. 5 gears in place for Red. There's the 6th one. So we come down to the end game. Drivers now getting ready to hang. The pilots have released the ropes. 4th gear spinning for the Red Alliance now. So that's basically worth 140 more points for Red. They increase their lead to over 200 here. 2 blue robots hanging. 2, now 3 red robots hanging.